My friend Dan is here. I'm not going to show him because he's a private person. But he brought me, he's nice. He gives me stuff every once in a while. But we look out for each other. He gave me a Spyro today and a Kirby Epic Yarn. And I gave him a box of Pokemon cards. Hopefully there's something good in there. That's part of my pick. I actually bought them this morning. I paid $10 for them. So, you know. It's yours.
All right,
and you can keep the box.
Very good.
All right. Thanks, Dan. Okay, here's a bag of not very valuable games that I bought for $40. This is stuff that doesn't sell super easily, but it's table filler and whatever, and the price is basically right. I'm just going to go through these as quickly as possible. SimCity, Dreamcast, Tomb Raider. This is a Dreamcast bootleg sampler, and I talked to my friend Daryl about this. And honestly, I may take a couple of games to sell at the flea market. Like I might take this Wanderers from YS3. Yeah.
Also a pair of sunglasses.
My wife's talking. Like games like that I may take for the flea market. Mystic Quest I may take for the flea market. Just to try and get my cash back. And then the rest of the stuff I'm probably just going to give to you, Daryl. And I'm seeing you later, so you might as well just take this up. Lumens, PSP. Let's even see if it's in there. Yeah, it's in there. Grand Theft Auto, Vice Stories. I cannot sell PSP games at the flea market, so you just stick these right on eBay. I haven't sold a PSP game at a flea market in over 2 years. SimCity 2000. I'm just taking them out randomly. Siphon Filter Dark Mirror. Like I said, as you can see, these are low value games. So like this is probably one of the more valuable games, but look, it's all screwed up case wise. So it's basically worth loose. That's Daisy's hat. How much for that?
Which?
$1. Who's in charge of prices? All right. Oops. And look, I'm dropping that. People are making up prices on my stuff now. Yeah. How much is that hat anyway? Oh, okay. 2. I would have said 5.
$2.
She says 2. Final Fantasy, blah, blah, blah. Here's a Sonic and Knuckles. You know, I don't know. Maybe I already got one at the flea market. Maybe I'll let you take that, Daryl. Soul Calibur. You know, I never get Dreamcast games, but when I do, they're always like very low value games. Quake 3 Arena. I can't sell Dreamcast. People ask, but they're so hard to sell. Addams Family Values. See, so far I might want these games for my table, like these two. And Sonic and Knuckles I don't even care about. Nigel Mansell's World Champion. Nigel Mansell's, what a name. My name is Nigel Mansell, and I am a World Championship race car driver. Would you imagine that would sound like Risk for the Dream? See what I'm saying? It's like a lot of low value stuff. Literally, so far, I only want those 2 games. Hello. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. What's this? Is this Dreamcast? Saturn, so that goes there. I'm arranging them as I go through. Shadow Man for the Dreamcast. Like I said, low value games. What's this? Daytona USA, blah blah blah, for the Sega Saturn, with a broken ass case and a beat up label. Fable. These are non-selling games. Half-Life, basically loose disc, fake label. Dreamcast Generator, no idea on that. Here's another, a Madden, Sega set. So you see why I wasn't really willing to spend a lot. Killzone, Liberation, Morrowind for Xbox. Xbox has like not only fallen but crashed in value. Criticom might be a little bit more, but the only place I can sell it is online. I just went to a toy show, and I sold almost no game. But okay, you say it's a toy show, right? Street Combat, I don't know on that one. I don't really care if I have that or don't. Dragon Riders for this one. This is one I couldn't easily find, so I'm just gonna give it to you, Daryl. Bottom of the 9th. Sega Siberia. See, and also this one might be a battery game, so I might have to have you check it anyway. Web browser. Why do I sound so bummed? Magic Boy. That sounds. What I'll do is I'll probably take these 3 games and then I'll give you the rest, Daryl. But this is $40 in of what I spent so far, with more spendings a coming. Didn't check the bag carefully. Here's something I missed. N plus from that $40 line. More games and rando stuff that I just spent. Basically, anything in that stack I paid $1 a piece for, and I paid $15 for this. Someone called me, said, how much would you be willing to give me for this? They're a friend of mine. I said 15. I figure it's at least 30, so you know, they were fine with 15. Don't worry. This is software. I think it's for Apple. Usually, yeah. Usually Apple software is good and can be worth money. So I'm going to give it to my friend. Again, you can list it if you want. Autodesk Combustion, Autodesk Sketchbook Pro 2010, Autodesk Cleaner. My daughter has a Mac, but her Mac doesn't even have a CD drive in it. You know what? Maybe I'll take it home, and because she could always get a CD drive. Nah, she does. She won't want it. Autodesk Maya. I'm not familiar with Autodesk. Then here's some just PlayStation 2 non-valuable games. I got Need for Speed Underground, SmackDown, Just Bring It, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Tokyo Extreme Racer 3, Tony Hawk's, that's sticky, Tony Hawk's Underground, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. I'm going to make a lot. Tony Hawk's Underground, 007 and Agent on Fire, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and Defender, $3. Okay, those were $1 each. More games coming. A friend just asked me what expensive software do I use to edit all my videos together, and I said Microsoft Movie. Have you heard of it? It can for yes. All right. I already showed this in another video. Spyro Enter the Dragon, Kirby's Epic Yarn. My friend Dan gave it to me, and I was like, oh, thanks, here. And then I gave him some Pokemon cards. So I would say that cost me $10. But he was going to give it to me. But I was like, well, here, take this. You know. This bag was $50. There's like 10 Odyssey 2 Magnavox games in here. I don't really want them, but my friend Daryl, I called him up. He said, yeah, go for it if you can get them for 40. So here they are. Odyssey 2. Odyssey 2. Whoa, KC Munchkin. War of Nerves. Daryl, I'm just giving you this stuff. You already know it. Alpine Skiing, probably I don't think any of these games have it. And then also, here's a relatively clean Game Boy Pocket with a Tetris game that was $15. I may keep that and try and sell it because, you know, if I have to split it, it's like not a lot. Blackout Breakdown. Alien Invaders Plus. As you can see, the boxes are in fairly good condition. But my friend, you know, he even checked. He said, oh, these are like 5, 10, blah, blah, blah. This one's 15. UFO. I don't have the console to test this. Daryl does, so that's why he's going to handle it for me. Speedway Spinout, Cryptologic. Bowling Basketball. Invaders from Hyperspace. And football. Well, you know what? There's actually more than 10 games here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's actually 12 games. Ooh. There's stuff in this. Yeah, this is actually Conquest of the World. It's a bigger box. Here's the game. It has like a handle on it. I don't know if these normally have handles. Let's see. Yeah, these have like handles, so you can make like little purses out of these. You know, just going around. But this has stuff underneath it. It has these little things, so you know, whatever. Okay, and the last one, The Quest for the Rings. Sounds kind of cool. Sounds like a Lord of the Rings kind of thing. And then here it comes with like cards and things. And there's the disc. This is what an Odyssey Magnavox, I didn't show the other ones, but this is what an Odyssey Magnavox, Odyssey 2 by Magnavox game cartridge looks like. Let me just see if any of these have manuals, because I'll show you what a manual looks like. That's what the manuals on these particular consoles look like, if you're curious. And this is what the boxes look like. See? Nothing too fancy, blah, blah, blah. That's what the box looks like. Okay, I have more stuff coming. Oh, my shadow. We were just saying that, like, the whole handle thing on this cartridge, it's kind of like overkill, right? You couldn't just, like, grab it by the sides or something. It's like whoever designed it is like, it's gotta have a handle for whatever reason. Oh, and that's what the bottom of it looks like. Continuing on with this. I've never had this machine, but we have a theory of why this has this big handle. Now, here, just put your hand in there and hold the top of that, right? Okay. Now, we're assuming that when you put the game in the machine, it goes in about this deep. So you need the extra handle to pull it out. Yeah, that's what we're assuming. But other than that, we don't know. We haven't seen the machine, as stated previously. Alright, more stuff that I got today. Perfumes. Now, somebody brought these to me. He was like, what would you offer? And I didn't really want them. So I was like, 15? Because I don't know any of these, and they look very new. And usually new stuff isn't worth anything. It's not worth listening. So he said fine, because he got them for free. So he didn't care. So, Chic and Love. Chic and Love, maybe. I don't know. I'm reading it wrong. It doesn't say. I don't even know who made it. I can't tell. 2-on-2 VIP women. Are you lucky enough? I don't know. And it's CNC. 2-on-2 women. It sounds. I know. Something funny's going on there, you know. The Queen. Maybe if I'm lucky, this is... Oh, no, I bought this separately. All right. This is part of the 15. I got to put on better glasses to read that one. Let me put on my super glasses. Oh, I can see! Oh, Avon. Who even cares? You know? And then this one is Celebration Eau de Parfum. Okay, these are the ones that someone didn't bring me, so I didn't have to buy them because someone brought them for me. Lily Bermuda. Never heard of it. This could be the most valuable, or it's not. Yeah, I never heard of it. So usually if I never heard of it. Latitude, Longitude. I paid $5 for these two. Latitude, Nautica. I know Nautica is a good name. But this is Calvin Klein, Euphoria for Men. It's a beat-up bottle. But this is probably worth at least 30 or something, you know. We'll find out. It was cheap, so that's all the perfumes I got today. Bag of CDs from my friend Joe today. $1 each. Somebody need help? No. Oh, okay. Jackson Brown, Aerosmith, B-52s, Ray Charles, Led Zeppelin, Beyonce, Cheap Trick, John Stubfield, Countin' on the Blues. Compact Jazz, Arthur Prysock, Highlights from Mercury. Why did I buy some of these? Chuck Berry, His Best, Volume 1, Genesis Live Sealed, Dylan and the Dead, 60s Legends, Golden Legends, Black Crowes, Lions, Billy Eckstein's Billy's Best, Go-Go Power Rangers, songs from the TV series, Black Crowes. I'm mixing in some more contemporary rock. Normally I wouldn't pay $1. Billy Eckstein again, Allman Brothers Band, OJ's, Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, Poison, Aerosmith, My Fair Lady, Bassie and Bennett, Roy and Diz, I guess Diz Gillespie, I don't know who the Roy is, Jimmy Durante, what's that name? Dakota Stanton. These I'm putting right out. Bruce Springsteen, Chicago Hits. I already said that one. I paid $1 a piece for these. $50 is what I paid. $50 total. Cream of Clapton, B.B. King Live, Cook County Jail, Aerosmith Big Ones, Count Basie and his orchestra, Cheap Thrills, Big Brother and Holding Company. Oh, this is Janis Joplin. I almost got away, sucker. Ray Charles. Hold on. Beachy Boys, not the Beastie Boys, Beach Boys. Rat Tat Tat Rat. Don't Go to Strangers, Etta Jones. Let It Be Naked by the Beatles. Joe Cocker, Lena Horne. do this. Buddy Holly, In Excess Kick, Air Supply, Gavin DeGraw, Michael J. as in Jackson, Leonard Skinnerd. No, who is that? The Incredible String Band. That's a weird one. Curtis, The Best of King Curtis. Smashing Pumpkins. Arthur Rubinstein, Chopin. That's classical. I'm not sure why I bought that one. Warren Zevon, Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers, and B.B. King and Eric Clapton. That's the CDs I got today. What a day, what a day. It might rain. If it does, I'm going to be so aggravated because this is one of those days where I didn't do very great and then I would have gotten rained on anyway. 3 for $1 only. I bought these 3 records. Chicago, Huey Lewis and the News, and a young, handsome with a full head of hair, James Taylor. That's it. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. All right, bought some Blu-rays for the family to watch. Yeah. Anthropoid, never seen it. Green Room, looks pretty cool. Sicario, saw it. I'm going to watch it with my family. And Monsters. Moving on. Bought a little bit of glass. Hey, see this glass hippo? I believe it's Kosta Boda. I paid $8 for it. It could be worth 40. It could be worth 80. I don't know. I know what these are. These are Finland glass Iitala, I believe it's pronounced. I got 2 of these. I only paid 10 for the pair. Online, these should be maybe 100 or somewhere in that range. You know, I'm not always right. I don't always remember everything. But I'm just going to guess like around 100, maybe a little less, maybe more. And then this is another piece of glass. This, I was like looking at it, I was like, this looks really nice. And I didn't notice the Mdina glass label at first. This is Mdina glass. I think they're a Spanish company from Spain, but I could be wrong. I don't really know. I forget things. I learn things and then I forget them. And my brain, I think, has a capacity level, and I think sometimes it gets full and things fall out, and then as I learn new stuff, I lose other stuff. I don't know. Anyway, this should be like 30 to 50 on eBay, unless the price of Mdina glass gone really down. Finishing up what I got today. Someone brought me a PS3, and I'm going to give it to my friend when he comes. It got oil or gasoline on it, so it stinks. It's for parts. And then these controllers, same thing. Got oil or gasoline. I don't even feel like touching it to take it out because then my fingers smell stinky. Anyway, that's all I got today. That's it. I don't know. When my friend comes, maybe we'll do shout out. All right, I'm in Jubilee. I'm not at the toy show in Parsippany. I'm not doing horribly bad, but I already spent a bunch of money. I will show the video where I spend all my money before this one. Here's my space. I actually set up my daughter's stuff today because I'm helping her make some money since she didn't like her job and quit. Here's what I did today. I put all my stuff on this side with Marie's stuff. We bought some bags. Here's her jewelry. She did 2 tables like she always does. I didn't use the brown table. She put a lot of nice stuff out like she always does. Then I don't have a lot of games. I finally sold. I paid $700 for this set. I'm $15 back. Yeah, no, I'm not 15 ahead. I wish. I'm $15. All I have to do is make $685, and I'm even. I was surprised I didn't sell any of these like yesterday at the toy show, but such is my life. My Atari 2600. Here's some of my PlayStation 1 random games over here. I have a lot of CDs, but I did get them all out, so there they are. So I wound up using 4 tables and then a small table at the end, arranged. No, actually I used a big table, arranged sideways. Here's my daughter's stuff. Daisy, you sold some stuff. Actually, you're not even going to see this video. But here's her great selection of stuff that she doesn't want from her room. Plus, I didn't put everything out. There's more stuff there.